And very good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome on this new video on very good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome on this new video on Absolver.
Tell me like a Hellcat.
And welcome back to the channel, and today we're gonna talk about Hyper Armor's attacks. We all know them, and most of us hate them. They can be very nasty in most cases, especially when you get people spamming them at you for the entire duel. Very good job, guys. Their ability to tank one hit and still be able to deliver that punch right in your face is really something in this game. Getting caught into trading with those moves usually is not a good idea and can lead you to a loss if you don't have a viable way to counter them. There are essentially 4 of these moves: Charged Haymaker, Furious Uppercut, a Drunken, and the Grabbing Punch. Despite being 4 like the 4 school of fighting, the Windfall version is not existent. Today we're going to take a closer look to the Charged Haymakers and the Furious Uppercut. We're going to analyze them, we're going to see the positive and negative aspect of each one, and at the end understand which is better and why. So without further ado, let's get into it, shall we? The Charged Haymaker is a very powerful hyper armor move. Just like all of them, can tank one regular hit and still deliver the damage. Since it's a very slow move, can screw up your opponent timings in a very good way, especially if you throw it out after a very fast string of attacks. At that moment, usually the enemy is trying either to take distance dodging, to spam attack you back, just blocking, or try to use their ability to parry, absorb, or dodge. In the first 3 cases, you will land a hit no matter what, either dealing damage to their health or stamina. In the 4th, there's a chance that they can actually manage to pull that off and avoid the hit, but still, 3 out of 4 is not that bad, isn't it? This of course is only theoretically speaking, since in a duel there's much more to take in account rather than only think about the move you are actually using in that moment. Not everything is nice and shiny though. In fact, the slowness of this move is indeed its major weak point. Since it's the slowest between the hyper armor moves, it gives a lot of time to the opponent to understand what's going on, almost 2 seconds. A Windfall will be able to duck with almost no problem, while a Cult will just need to spam absorb to avoid it. Also, due to this big delay, if an enemy misses the timing for the skill, in certain cases, they will still be able to dodge away at the very last moment. Also, if you use it in a very close distance to stop an enemy assault, there is a good chance for the enemy to chain a 2-hit fast combo and successfully break it, keeping you under pressure. For this good reason, you should try to use the Haymaker only close to mid-distance, when an enemy is trying to approach you with a long distance move or they are attacking you. Since it has a fair good range, it happens that enemies think that they are out of range and so they get it without even trying to do anything. Of course, almost any kick in the game outrange it, but it's still a viable move. I mean, if they're trying to hit you from mid-distance, you will be able to counter them. Definitely. Also, the tracking on this move is really good. If the enemy dodges too early, even if they are far, it will still hit them. If they try to dodge back or sideways, they will get hit. To dodge this move properly, they will need to wait until the very last moment and then perform the dodge. Anything other than that will result in getting hit, basically. Spamming Charged Haymaker over and over is not a good idea, since after getting hit 2 or 3 times the enemy will start expecting it and will be able to counter it or dodge it more accurately, making you more predictable and in turn adding weakness to your mix-up potential. Also, even if this move is great to interrupt opponent's attack, if you use it in the middle of one of your combo, it will stop your climax, since it's low and after hitting pushes the enemy away, giving them room or an opportunity to take over. However, you can still take advantage from that, since pushing the enemy back is not necessarily a bad thing in all scenarios. And it's something that you really want to keep in your mind, especially if you're fighting in a nice spot, cause that could give you an easy win. But it's also great to stop an enemy assault and give you enough room for either escape and get stamina back, or pass to counter attack. It also deals a respectable amount of stamina damage. If your opponent decides to block, they will have tough time recovering from that, since they won't have enough stamina to counter-attack you. In most cases, they will have to dodge away, giving you more opportunity to hit them, or may even result in a guard break, giving you a free combo. Finally, the Haymaker has a really good stamina cost, considering its high damage and hyper armor property, and is the most damaging hyper armor move in the entire game. In the end, the charged Haymaker has 8 positives and only 4 negatives, giving it a positive rating of 4 points. Let's find out about the Furious Uppercut. Pretty much like the Haymaker, the Furious Uppercut is a powerful hyper armor move. It can tank one regular hit and deliver damage, and like the Haymaker, its hyper armor frames lasts from the entire animation of the move. Again, like the Haymaker, this move can trick opponent timing due to the fact that it is a slow move. And unlike the Haymaker, with the Furious Uppercut being a bit faster, if they wrong the timing, they won't have a small chance to escape. Instead, they will get hit. Unfortunately, this move is a vertical move. Because of that, it's easily dodgeable, since most of the people tend to dodge left or right for avoiding hits. This puts the Furious Uppercut in disadvantage against the Haymaker, that instead is a good side dodge punisher. Also, Forsaken class can parry this move in any direction, left or right doesn't matter as long they have the proper timing. Anyway, although it's a vertical attack and is really easy to dodge, if they dodge too early, this thing will still hit them in the face due to its good tracking early on in the startup frames of the animation. Also, since it's a vertical, we'll be able to catch people that uses a lot of low swipes or jumping attacks and punish them hard for that. This move, it's a bit faster than the charged Haymaker. Because of that, it becomes much more difficult for enemies to react fast and know what to do if they don't expect it coming. Also, they have less chance to link to attacks and break it. Again, like the previous move, if you use it in the middle of one of your combos, it will stop your momentum, pushing the enemy away, giving them room. But, as said before, you could still take advantage for that. Plus, this move is the best for pushing people away from you, when it pushes away your opponent even further than the Haymaker does, especially if they are blocking, making it extremely good for getting you out from bad situation, giving you room, or pushing somebody down from an edge. Unfortunately, the range of this move is not the best. Most of the times it looks like it can reach your enemy, but it actually doesn't. That's why I recommend to use this only in very close situation, when you are under enemy attack or you have direct contact with your opponent. Or you can use it also in mid-close situation when your opponent is approaching you. Never go for it in a neutral situation, cause chances are you will miss it and you will be exposed to an enemy counterattack. finally, exactly like the Haymaker, it has a really good stamina cost for its damage, does a lot of stamina damage when enemies blocking, and it's the second highest damaging hyper armor move in the entire game. So, in the end, the charged Haymaker has a positive score of 4, while the Furious Uppercut has a positive score of 5. Mats says that the Uppercut is the winner, but this is not the way it works. In fact, comparing two different moves looking only at which has the less downsides will be just stupid, since even if quite similar they do two different things, and they can be applied to different situations with many different outcomes. So, which is the best? Well guys, in my opinions, is still the Uppercut for two main factors. Point 1, it's indeed faster than the Haymaker, making it much more viable in different situations, also having less chance to get interrupted, plus giving less time to react to your enemy is a huge thing. And second, it's a great vertical punisher, and we all know that in this game there are a lot more horizontal avoider attacks than verticals. Because of these two, if you are under opponent's attack, you will have much more chance to pull yourself out of the danger with the Uppercut rather than the Haymaker. Of course, which one to put in your deck in the end is only your choice. If you fancy the Haymaker more, then just go for it. Plus, I don't really recommend to use hyper armor moves in the first place, since they have a big downside. But that is a topic for another video. For now, I just gave you my opinions. That's it for today, guys. Please leave a like down below if you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe to the channel for more videos because they are coming. And, as always, I'll see you in the next video. Feel the rainbow!
Da 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 da.